So I have to go to the post office because it's September 15th. If you are self-employed, own your own business, you have to pay quarterly taxes. So that's where we're headed. So as long as we're together, I thought I would just tell you about the thing I hear from so many people. They're scared to death of their controlling spouse or abusive spouse or narcissistic spouse. I just heard from one client who was freaking out because he found something that was going to show him that she was getting help. She was getting support from my coaching program. She was just like, he's going to Google you and he's going to find out that you deal with people who are in marriages to narcissistic spouses. And believe me, I know exactly how she's feeling. I was in the same spot. I told her the story. I was trying to steal my own money. I was trying to intercept a check that was coming to me for money I had earned, that was made out to me, but if he got it, I would never have any of it. When I got it, I was shaking like a leaf. From my perspective now, looking back on that, it's comical how I was so scared of someone who really had no power over me, but had convinced me that I did, had brainwashed me, gaslighted me, whatever, into believing that I had no power. And that's where she is, and maybe that's where you are. You do have the power. You can reclaim the power that you've given away, and you just need the right support. You just need somebody to pull the curtain back for you, to let you see what's really going on here. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly, but it's going to be ugly if you don't. So wouldn't you rather be free? You know, I've helped so many people leave these abusive, controlling, toxic marriages. No one has ever said, I wish I hadn't left. This is worse. This is worse than it was before. No one has ever said that. It is not going to be worse. It is only going to get better. You need to surround yourself with some people who are going through it or who've been through it, who get what you're talking about. You know, most people will say, well, I don't know, why don't you just leave? Or why don't you just this? Or why don't you just, there's no just. It's hard, but you can do it. It's so much better on the other side. What's the worst that could happen? Are you fearful for your life? Then you need to call the police if something happens. I've heard what people say about that. It's like, oh, well, then he's really gonna be bad. How much worse can it be? You can't live your life walking on eggshells like that. You deserve a normal, healthy life. Okay, so quarterly taxes paid. All right, so what we do is we hold your hand. We surround you with love, compassion, no judgment, and help you figure out your next steps as slowly or as quickly as you want to go. We tell you all the things you need to be aware of that may happen when you're trying to leave a toxic personality like this. And the perfect way to do it is with my Narcissist Divorce Boot Camp, which happen periodically over the year. So I hope you'll check the link where you can see when the next one starts, and maybe that's just the thing you need to do to take that first step. And I hope I see you there.